Muchas gracias a los actores, a Julián, que hizo un trabajo tremendo. Y bueno, al Martín por haberme invitado a estar acá, de verdad, ha sido una oportunidad única.
First of all, I would like to say thank you very much both to the Martin's Eagle Theatre Centre and to the actors for the invitation to be part of this festival.
Sí, bueno, Mi tío el exiliado es la primera comedia que he escrito yo y se estrenó en 2012 en Cuba. Fue un texto que yo creo que funcionó muy bien y que parte de dos anécdotas fundamentales, o sea, dos anécdotas reales. Una que en los años 80 yo crecí. Sorry.
Actually, the play is his first comedy, and it was first performed in Cuba in 2012, and he's been working very well since it started in the play in the theatre in Cuba. And its origins are two anecdotes. The first one is...
Sí, en los años 80, cuando el éxodo del Mariel, a las personas, por ejemplo, en este caso Barito, el homosexual, lo arrancaban las fuerzas policiales y lo obligaban a irse del país, como hicieron con personas que eran prisioneras o personas que vivían en la calle.
So the very first anecdote, which is originally the origins of the play, is the Mariel boat lift that took place in the 1980s, in which case most homosexuals were taken by force, were actually exiled from Cuba together with convicts and madmen, and they were taken by force out of the country.
Y bueno, esa es como la primera parte de la anécdota, la primera parte del mito. Es decir, en el lugar donde yo vivía, conocí a una persona que, o me contaron, mis abuelos me contaban la historia de esa persona que habían arrancado de Cuba en los años 80 a la fuerza porque no quería irse.
And actually, that happened where he lived, and his grandparents told him about this anecdote in which people were taken by force. They were actually taken literally from their homes and taken out of the country.
Y bueno, la segunda parte de la anécdota es que un tío mío en 2009 no quiso seguir viviendo en los Estados Unidos y decidió regresar a Cuba.
And the second part of the anecdote is that it's a proper story. It's one of his uncles. In 2009, he didn't want to leave the United States and he decided to go back to Cuba.
Y cuando regresa a Cuba, el gobierno cubano no lo aceptaba en Cuba y lo estaban obligando a que regresara otra vez a los Estados Unidos.
And when he was in Cuba, the Cuban government actually wouldn't accept him back in his own country, and he was actually asked to go back to the United States.
Y entonces, a partir de esas dos motivaciones, es que conformo la fábula de la obra.
And those two anecdotes are actually the origins of the play.
Lo demás que está alrededor del argumento tiene que ver un poco con todo algo que es tradición y tiene que ver con con una crisis económica muy larga que ha logrado como cierta mella en las personas y ha generado como conductas bien complicadas y bien lamentables.
And everything around those two anecdotes are part of the plot, and it's got to do with the economic recession which is affecting Cuba and it's been affecting people in Cuba.
Y que por supuesto para los cubanos también es una realidad muy dolorosa y en apariencia no ha llegado aún ese cambio añorado, digamos, que flexibilice un poco las relaciones. Ya no estoy hablando entre un país y otro, estoy hablando ni siquiera migratoria, estoy hablando internamente, políticamente, que permita de alguna manera como ver un poco más allá y que las personas logren como encontrar una solución, una salida al problema.
So for Cubans that is part of their own reality, and actually waiting for this change between in society to take place and to happen, but unfortunately nothing's happened at all. So not only between both countries but also within society itself.
Thank you. That makes it even clearer. It is. We once published a book at the Siegel Center about 10 years before the Berlin Wall came down. We looked at plays that were written before the wall came down, but nobody really knew it. And looking at the plays, we could learn and see signs, of real change that the writers actually detected. Also, this seems like almost a generation, someone who lives for 30 years. He breaks down his body, his life, but also something perhaps in the Cuban society that came to it, there's some kind of a change coming. Do you see, was that part of your idea about this, or was it strictly a family story?
No, o sea, yo, es una obra que nuestro cambio, es que no entiendo el cambio, ¿en qué sentido?
The changes which are now shown between perhaps the US and Obama and
No, o sea, es algo que sí, yo no he percibido personalmente ningún cambio absoluto entre las relaciones. No existe.
He hasn't felt any change at all in the relationship between his country and the United States, personally.
O sea, por lo menos hasta este momento no. Nosotros, digamos, hemos visto que de alguna manera hay como mucho ánimo, como muchas ganas, como muchos deseos, pero todo ha quedado ahí. Incluso yo creo que yo escribí Mi tío el exiliado hace 3 años, se estrenó, o sea, en el 2012. Y amén del 17 de diciembre para acá, donde las cosas de alguna manera han tomado, no sé, la idea de cambiar, de que se restablezcan relaciones migratorias de Cuba a Estados Unidos, no veo ningún cambio.
So the things that he's seen some kind of wheel of change, but the thing is that the play itself was written 2 years ago, and since December the 17th until nowadays, he has felt something, but before that, nothing at all.
So, tell us a bit about your situation as a writer. You teach playwriting at a university? About how many plays have you written? Are they performed? How does it all work? Cuba, how does your everyday life and work looks like?
Okay. Bueno, yo sobrevivo, soy profesor de la Universidad de las Artes de Cuba, que es la única, es decir, el Instituto Superior de Arte.
Actually he survived, and he's a professor at the University of Cuba. He's a professor at the Faculty of Fine Arts.
Ahí imparto una especialidad que se llama Seminario de Dramaturgia.
He teaches a workshop in theatre studies there.
Y esa es una función, un trabajo que tengo dentro de la universidad, y cumplo un segundo rol que es el de asesor dramático en grupos de teatro.
Alright, so he teaches at the university, but also he's some kind of theatre consultant for our theatre companies.
Digamos, son como los 2 trabajos que me permiten escribir.
Those are his 2 jobs, his 2 roles that allow him to write as a playwright.
Bueno, me permiten escribir entre comillas.
Actually, of the inverted commas, right.
Pero bueno, mis obras en Cuba, digamos, el teatro cubano, digamos, no está en un momento para nada de esplendor.
Cuban theatre, his opinion, is not really flourishing at the moment.
Está, digamos, demasiado atravesado por la influencia de las embajadas en Cuba que están produciendo los espectáculos.
Actually, Cuban theatre is permeated by the influence of foreign embassies, which are subsidizing and financing these shows.
Y que no es una cosa que yo reprocho, porque de alguna manera, ¿de qué forma un grupo de teatro puede producir un espectáculo?
He's not really against this kind of subsidizing and financing by embassies, because otherwise theatre companies in Cuba wouldn't be able to finance their own shows themselves.
Lo terrible está en que la embajada noruega, la embajada polaca, diferentes embajadas que de muy buen ánimo apoyan, pero estás estrenando a autores de esos países, y no justamente, y el teatro cubano ha quedado a la saga.
But the main problem is that all these foreign embassies from Poland, from other foreign countries, they're obviously supporting their own playwrights, and obviously the consequence of that is that Cuban playwrights are not going to be performed very frequently.
De todos modos, yo puedo, digamos, sentirme privilegiado porque cada 1 o 2 años quizás he tenido la posibilidad de poder ver un texto mío en escena.
However, he feels honored, he feels a privileged man because at least every 2 years one of his plays is performed in Cuba.
And what were audience reactions to the play, My Uncle, The Exile? How do they read this play? What do they see? What do they think?
Sí, yo trataba de, cuando permiten el primer pequeño preámbulo, trataba de mirar a los presentes mientras ocurría la lectura y me daba mucha gracia porque yo decía, pero sí, llega, se entiende, de alguna manera yo esperaba que podía hacer un poco menos, ¿no? Pero muy bien, muy bien.
He was actually, first of all, he was kind of checking on the audience in order to see their own reactions here, in order to see if people were going to understand what he was actually trying to convey in his play.
Y en Cuba fue, la puesta en escena fue una puesta en escena que estuvo bien, nada extraordinaria como puesta en escena.
In Cuba, the performance, Andy, it was alright, it was nothing extraordinary, nothing to write home about.
Pero el público, la mayoría que no tienen la razón, por cierto, por lo menos ese es mi criterio.
Audience, obviously most of the audience, although most of the audience is not always right.
Casi destruye el teatro de la cantidad, de la avalancha de público que estuvo en la función.
They almost destroyed the whole playhouse itself due to the avalanche of people who wanted to attend the show.
Sobre todo por las razones, digamos, porque es muy gracioso para los cubanos los temas, las circunstancias que tiene la obra.
Mostly because it's very funny for Cubans, all these surrounding circumstances of the play.
Y porque, digamos, hay cosas hay, digamos, determinados temas como puede ser nombres, Lenin, ridiculizar a Lenin, algunos tópicos de ese tipo que son muy atractivos también.
And also because all these topics in which, for instance, the name of Lenin is being made fun of and all these things are very, very funny for Cuban people.
Y entonces uno asistía como una suerte de complicidad entre los espectadores que decían,
and actually, he was feeling some kind of confidence and kind of complicity with the audience because they were all being surprised, just like himself.
Y porque yo creo también que ya es hora, Cuba no puede seguir resguardándose en la metáfora a la hora de hacer teatro. Yo creo que necesitamos tocar las cosas como son y llamarlas por sus nombres.
And also because it's high time for Cuba not to be hiding itself behind metaphors. It's time to tackle things directly, to start talking about things directly in a very direct way, a straightforward way.
Yeah, I think it's a very cleverly constructed place that puts a very personal family history right next to a state history, and she puts the portrait of her brother on the same level as the portrait of Lenin. And almost like an Antigone says, I want to bury my brother, I want to keep him here, you cannot tell me what to do. But, it has some resistance, but it is of course in a very funny way of the chorus of people who come who the party. So it is quite interesting way put together. I would like to ask you, you directed and you worked with it. I know you did also some cuts. Tell me what were you thinking about translating and then directing?
Yeah, I came into the directing a little bit later in the process. So at first I was just translating it, and what drew me to the play, I'm from Argentina, and so I've never been to Cuba. I know some Cuban playwrights who know Yerandy, but immediately the family dynamics were something that I could, tap into. And I really just started looking, what I love about the play is that it's got, at its core, it is about real people, real families. There's a naturalism in what they're saying, but it doesn't have the sort of rigorous structure or like formality of sort of most of the naturalism or realism that we get in the United States. And so there's an organic nature even to the way the naturalism works. The scenes kind of tend to go on in a really beautiful way, and there's this wonderful wordplay that Yerandy has where certain phrases are repeated over and over again. And you can kind of capture it with this reading. I had to cut a lot of the pieces because we had to fit 90 minutes in. But what you begin to feel is you begin to feel sort of texture and sort of tapestry in it. And that was really important as I was translating it, figuring out a way to preserve that wordplay and to also not lose the very just kind of flowy nature of the dialogue. And that's the tricky thing in Spanish. In Spanish, you can talk really fast and go really quickly through all these things, and it kind of creates this nice rhythm to itself. English has that, but it also is a little bit more, it's a little bit more angular. So you have to find how do we, compromise sometimes the more literal definitions, especially because the play is so idiomatic, in order to try to get that feel, that familial feel, that sort of casual sort of repartee that kind of makes the piece move.
And the actors, how did they react to the text? Did you explain things? Who's Lenin or things?
No, actually, most of my actors got the Lenin. It was great. I mean, it was good because when I was selecting my actors, and since I had translated it, it really ended up being more of a translation workshop. And so the actors contributed as much to. We were making changes literally 5 minutes before we went out. Like I had an actor being, what's this? I think we should do this instead of that. And I was like, oh yeah, I didn't see that. And so it was 6 hours of just really working through it and really discovering the play. We also had the Spanish out while we were working because almost all my actors were fluent in both languages. We were able to sort of really dive into the heart of the play, really through the language, which is something you don't really get that opportunity sometimes. You kind of just assume the language works a certain way and you kind of move from there. So as a director, working with text, thinking about the actual language instead of just character or emotion was actually something really liberating. And having actors that were able to tap into that conversation was really special. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it was truly remarkable, and also to see 11 actors, reading in New York, but 4 or 5, never more, otherwise will never be produced. Don't even think about writing a play, and obviously that is not. Keep it short, and so it's a message truly from another reality, and which is becoming closer and closer. This is also part of PEN Wold Voices Festival. PEN is an organization that promotes freedom to write. How is the situation for writers in Cuba, for playwrights? Can you write what you want? Do you have to think about circumstances? Do you present plays? How does it all work? This is all recorded, as you know, so I have history. But still, maybe you can give us a little idea.
Sí, yo hace poco conversaba con un amigo al respecto.
Not long ago, he actually was talking to a friend about this very same topic.
Sí, nosotros antes teníamos como un nivel de censura respecto a lo que se escribía muy palpable.
We used to have a high level of censorship when we were writing something which was felt really materially key.
Y ahora yo considero que lo más terrible no es que exista una censura como la que había hace 10 años.
Now he thinks that the